Right, let's get cracking. Bought a bag of Mentos, like fruity Mentos, earlier on. I've been smashing them all afternoon. I need to put them away. Killing me. Right, where were we up to? No, cheers for subbing, Joseph. What was I up to? What was I up to? This is the problem with being away for a weekend and coming back, is I don't remember what we were doing. We joined Battania. We got in some scraps. Are we a mercenary? We are not a mercenary. Do we own property? We're a vassal. Thank you, Grim. We do own property. We own the castle. We got the castle, didn't we? I remember now. I don't need the tutorial. What I do need is to set up the recruitment. Don't recruit prisoners, but do recruit from the region. I'll have to buy horses. Escort will put recruit prisoners on as well. They should only recruit what is available. And we will fill in with Britannians just because they're nearby. Pick some highborns. As always, we don't put anything above tier 3 into the garrisons. Just because it's not required. Garrisons is more of a numbers game. Once you get to like tier 3 to 4, there's not much in it. You need more of them, not... Because obviously you've got your wages that you need to keep down. That's too many. Why did I put that many in? Yeah, let's not do that. It's a castle. We don't need that many. Do we have like 100 of each? 75 of each? 75 of each. 200 of each is normally what I'll put in a town. Because I actually care if a town gets taken. If a castle gets taken, I'm not bothered. The only reason I really do this for castles is because if I'm passing and I'm low on troops, I can nip in and just pick up some from the garrison. Right, who are we at war with? No one. Sweet as a nut. Let's find some hideouts to run or some tournaments to do. Tournaments would be good, actually. Let's head down to Epicadia. See if they've got any tourneys on. Get some cash monies. They haven't. But if we go to the arena, we can tickle the arena master into telling us where some tournaments are. Sanapia and Dungalis. Ooh. Sanapia is probably the one that I'd go for. The Battanian tournaments are okay, but because they're two-handed, they can end quite abruptly. And we got some hideouts along the way as well. Hideouts are good cash. And before, I wouldn't have done them, but now they've changed them to have the option to actually attack them again. I see the value. We do have a castle. We have a single castle. We've progressed more in the 2 episodes in this, which was about 4.5, 5 hours, than we did through the whole first 6 hours of the Conquest playthrough. The Battania Conquest. I have actually been practicing that, just to see how fast I can actually progress through the early stages of the game. I've been talking to a few of you in Discord about it. I can quite comfortably... I was a combination of confidently and comfortably say I can get to clan tier 2 within about an hour. And the way we do that is by abusing self-promoter, which is an early charm skill, social skill, and also duelist, which is not an early, but it's a mid-tier one-handed skill. But if you focus on your one-handed, you can get it pretty quickly. And that will give us 9 renown for each tournament that we win. So then basically for the first hour of the game, you just run around doing every tournament you can find, and that will give you enough renown within an hour to get to clan tier 2. Two-handed is fun on the blade, but it's fun when you've got heavy armor. Sit down, you slag. We'll take his mates prisoner just because it's funny. We are full of sturgeons. Probably should have checked that. There we go. Bish, bash, bosh. Never take Battanian cavalry. They suck. Unless they fixed them. Have they fixed them? Have they fixed them? But to be fair, we can just pick one of these and then navigate our way across. Let's have a look. 25 head armor, 11 combined shoulder armor, 37 chest armor, 8 for the hands, 26 on the legs. Alright, so the legs are the most well-protected part of the body. And what have they got? A steel-tipped hooked spear. That's not very good, it's very cumbersome. Because it's so long. Look at the length on that. 234. A small shield and a one-handed bearded axe, which hasn't got the range, the weapon length, to actually be effective from horseback. Any sword that I build in the smith or anything like that for use on horseback is 100 at length minimum, just to be able to reach across to the other rider and be able to give him a good clobbering. That's usable from horseback, but it's not good from horseback. If we compare this to somebody like the Banner Knight, 50 helmet armor, she's got more armor on his head than the Britannian cavalry has on his chest. 51 for the Hubert, so what's that? Almost 20 higher. That's not including the booster leg and arm armor. 24 and 22. He's got himself a Knight Lance, much shorter at 184, much more usable. Angular Kite Shield, which covers much more of his body, more protection, and a ridged arming sword, which is 113 in length. He can hit from further away, he can hit harder, and he can take more hits in return. And for those of you thinking, well, that's not a very, very good comparison because that's a tier 6 unit. Compare it to the Vanguard. Still 52, 34 chest, 20 and 22. Still got the Knight Lance and the same loadout, basically. The Banner Knight is just a pimped up version. He's got better chest armor. That's it. Britannian cavalry just sucks. I wish they didn't, but they do. You alright, Kaz? Watching a lot of my Bannerlord 2 games for the last year. Oh, cheers, buddy. We have had a lot of fun. I've made a lot of mistakes as well. It's been an interesting ride. Donald, I've always been proud to manage to reach the first clan tier by winter 1084, but I've never done a tournament ever in this game. The tournaments are relatively easy. Specifically, the Empire ones I find to be the easiest. I don't think I want to take a Folksman. We'll go with 14. If I was going to rank them in how difficult they are, Empire's easiest, Landia's probably second, Sturgia probably third. To be fair, the Azerite ones are easy, but when it's a mounted one, when you're all on horseback, and like half of you are horse archers and half of you are... No, it's not horse archers. Half of you are throwing weapon horsemen, and the other half have just got swords. You can spend 20 minutes running around the ring trying to like catch up to the other people and trying to kill them. It's just, it takes so long. Danny's are primarily infantry, even when they're better archers, something about being more of a Highland type culture, very Celt. Yeah, I agree, Grim. I agree. And it's one of those things where if you're playing a specific faction, you need to play to their strengths. Like, if you're playing the Valandians, as much as we did the Valandian rebels where we relied on the crossbows, that's not the most effective way of playing them. Or if you played Khazate and decided not to use any horse archers. Play the factions to their strengths. The strengths of the Britannian army is their Fians, their ability to maneuver on the map quite well because of their bonus to moving through woods, especially if you've got a decent scout as well. And their infantry is okay. They're not terrible. The skirmishers could do it with a rework, in my opinion. You lay dead and think about what you did. Not too bad. Coordination difficulties, but riding in battles with my beloved. Yes, that's no problem. Yeah. Oh, I've done it again. Need to get rid of some. Imp. Troops. At the minute, we're doing hideouts and tournaments just to keep the money flowing. Because we can't rely on the mercenary contract anymore. So we just need to do something to keep the coins jingling in. I had such a close fight in a tournament the other day when I was doing one of the test playthroughs. I really wished I was recording because I ended up being in a round 3 against 1 and I still managed to pull it out of the bag. I was so proud of myself. And I sat back and I thought, camera's not on. Like, nobody's ever going to know that happened. I will sort the prisoners, Grid, thank you. Oh, my kick missed. That one didn't. Oh, look at you. All dead on the floor. Let's see what we can do. This is going to be interesting. They are all heroes. Explains why the prize is a 14 grand horse. Excuse me, sir. Hold that for me. Oh, so we've already lost our horseman. That's good. Ah, she still hit me. Respect. Sit down. He dropped a sword, he dropped a sword, he dropped a spear, didn't he? Good lad. Anti-horse mode engaged. 2v1. Suck it. Right, we need to give ourselves some shelter here, so what we're going to do is stab the horse. Stab the rider. Stab the horse. Stab the rider. And then hide in this corner. We might have to stab the horse again. Ah. Ooh, that was lucky. Can't catch me. Dumbass. Also a dumbass. When you're outnumbered, bait him into an alleyway. Always works. Come on, short stack. Let's be having you. La 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 la.
I'm taking you down!
I don't need my shield to beat you. No kicks, no shield, still won. Yeah, look, renown gained 9. That is an insane amount of renown to gain for such a short period of time. But that's because those perks are broken. Now I'll refine the build some more. So what we're banking on here is that perk there, self-promoter, plus 3 renown when a tournament is won. And then that perk there, double the amount of renown from tournaments, which gives you a total of 9. And then if you also add in that one there, which shouldn't take you too long to get, to be fair, you get double the amount of betting allowed in tournaments. So you can make a fortune while you're doing it. You alright, Jan? I find the wildlings to be very deadly, but they are a little bit like glass cannons, to be sure. Same goes for Battania. Overall, honestly, good offense, less defense. Yeah, it's I'm glad the Folksman got a pimp in 1.3, and they took those stupid polearms off of them and gave them actual two-handed swords. So we might experiment later on with them being shock infantry. So I'll show you a little thing I do where I hold back a certain portion of my infantry, let the main infantry sort of crash with the enemy, and then run them around the side so they can flank. Less than half hit points. Yeah, that's usually where I'm at. Right. They're going to find it more difficult to escape. I've already got mounted patrols. Right, we're not very far away from getting mounted patrols, and we've just got the perk Keen Sight. So once we've got both of those, they shouldn't be escaping from our party very quickly. Let's go for that one. Somebody else has got a point to spend. The Grizzled, what are you up to, my fella? What are you out and about? Have I got parties out and about? I don't. Why is he getting medicine experience? Because he's my medic. That makes sense. Oh yeah, I didn't take any of the intellect skills, did I? Of course. Of course. I remember now. So who's my... Oh, my brother. Whose face I just kicked in. Oops. Right, prisoners. Ah, you're not that late, Jan. We've only been going 15 minutes. Yeah, let's run some more. What do you do? Would be a good party leader. What are we currently at? 1 companion. I do with some two-handed guys. We'll take him.
Peace.
Give him some basic gear. He can earn his keep. Oh, we've actually got some advanced gear. Guess we not long did a bit of gearing up. Hey, that's the wife. Wifeski. That's the brother. That's the new guy. So you can have that. You can have that. That's better for you. You can have those. Bullet and arrow sword is better than what you got. Yada yada yada. I will put him on horseback, but he's not having a shiny horse. He can have a normal horse. 23, 22. There you go. Shoulders. There you go. Look at this. He's getting fully pimped out. Fine steel spear as well. There you go. He's got something to use off horseback. Horse-wise, you can have a chaser. Get your proper saddle there. Ooh, we can't afford barding for everybody yet, but that's probably something we want to look into in the future. War mounts we don't need, so might as well sell those. We're not going to do anything even close to... I've got so many salter horses. Eh? Yeah, we're not going to do anything close to heavy cavalry. So we don't need those. In fact, thinking about that... No, he's going to be a party leader. That's why he's on horseback. We don't want to get too many of those. What's that? 60, 70, 81 for 101 dudes. We do need more horses. Maybe we go to the Azerai lands. Play some hideouts. Run some tournaments. Have a good time. Get all that. Get all that. Give it a cheese! Keep all of this stuff for now. I can't read your name, buddy. You're gonna have to give me a hint. Well, hello. When will the axe bonanza begin? You guys just want gratuitous violence. And I love you for it. Let's go and fetch some. Let's do it. Let's go on a pilgrimage to the last remaining... Oh no, they got plenty. Balgard. Is Balgard Nord to begin with? I'm not sure. We got 62 days worth of food, less than that gold. Let's hope we see some hideouts so we can scrounge some stuff. Oh, I saw deserters. Oh, only 19. Barely worth my time. More staff for the mines. No Tawny. Oh, hideout. Right. We take these guys. When did we get an Imperial Veteran Infantryman? When did that happen? Take the Folksman, top up on these guys. Done. The answer is never violence. It is the question, the answer is yes. Very true.
Charge!
But violence is never the option. Until it is. Sophia. Welcome, Sophia. Welcome to the stream. You alright, Vespill? How's it going? Good afternoon. Above Balgard Sturgeon Culture, you want to go for Hargard, probably. Cheers, Sam. I will divert in that direction. Sophia, we are currently trying to save Battania. So Battania is a faction that if you just leave the map to do what it wants, so if you start a brand new game and just let the game play out on its own, Battania is normally crushed very quickly because it is sandwiched between Vlandia, the Sturgians, the Empire, and it's just not in a great position. And often gets attacked by the Aserai, which is weird because they come quite far north to attack them. They don't survive very long. So we've decided in this playthrough what we're going to do is join the Britannians, and instead of letting them just get obliterated and killed, instead we're going to help them take over the map. Hence the title, Saving Battania. But we're kind of saving them from their own incompetence, really, more than anything else. Just going to hide behind this tree. Ask as many questions as you like. Only Blade will answer them all. I don't fancy losing any of these boys to a random... Despinosa, how's it going, brother? It has been a while. Bite me, you whore. Could you do like prisoners only in the mod? With the big map where there are white knights and things. Big map where there's white things and things. Do you mean Realm of Thrones? Perchance. Hang on, we found a random Nord. We can turn him into a berserker. Is that the berserker? No, the one called berserker is the berserker. Funnily enough. Do we really want those guys? They don't seem too good. Realm of Thrones. Realm of Thrones prisoner only. How would that work? You could do serve as soldier to start with. And that would get you... Who is you? Oh, your brother's wife. Christ, I need a diagram. Can only recruit from your prisoners. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Grim, but at the start of the game, the bandit parties are so big, you don't stand a chance in hell of actually taking any of them down. So you'd have to do server soldier to begin with, which is basically you're just part of another lord's army and you can earn money and gear and everything as you progress. And then from there, get to a point where you'll be able to at least pick a fight with a small bandit group and win. And then maybe focus on blunt weapons so you can take as many prisoners as you can. So maces. And you can hire mercenaries if you want. Okay. Only the evil ones. Last time I checked the time. Do you mean the Lannisters, Mika? We're only allowed to use Lannisters. Last time I checked it was just 5 minutes until the stream, and suddenly I missed almost an hour. Ooh. You mean today, Spillo? You've not missed an hour, buddy. Depends which side you're on. Are we heading in the right direction? We are. Alright, let's take to Helgard. Oh, something interesting happened in my playthrough as well. Oh, hey, nobody cares about trade deals. I attacked this town with 1,600 men. A Viking army attacked it from, well, tried to defend it from the sea, and I was forced to fight them on the water. And I was like, how does that make sense? Because if they're attacking from the sea, and my army's around here at 1,600 dudes, and they've got like 1,800 over here, and they are basically coming through the port into the city. Get that? 100%. So my what do you say? I don't know. I would expect, rather, my expectation would be that they would just bolster the garrison, and the garrison would then have another 1,800 troops because they're coming from the boats and helping out. But no, it forced my army over here somehow to deploy our boats, which God knows where we got those from, and go on the ocean, and then fight them on the ocean. And I was just like, how does that make any sense? Alright. Younglings. Turn into berserkers, which apparently the boys want. Right, let's get a fistful of them. We got space for 18, we'll get 18. Were we able to take some of their ships as trophies? No, I retreated. I didn't have boats to fight them. Like, the boats that I had were like little runners that could only hold 40 men, and they had big Viking longships that had like 110 men apiece on them. We didn't stand a chance. So I retreated in a moment. Sorry, I was just really depressed at how little we got for those prisoners. Those boys are worth nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, if I was attacking it from the water and like blockading them, and then they attacked me to defend, 100% understand them forcing me to fight on water, but I wasn't. I was attacking them from the ground. So like, I hadn't spent any money on boats at all. I'd never intended to fight anybody in the water. Haunted dreams, merciful, impulsive, fearless, impulsive, calculating, merciful. Stop waiting. Recruit. There's no recruits. This is awesome. This is all going to plan. This is all going smoothly. Everything is going exactly how I planned it to. Nord warrior. That's good. I want one of the horse archer bandits from the Azerai. You want to go full axe murderer, maybe turn them into... I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Instead, those guys wreck. Well, that's what I was thinking. So I think... these boyos... I think we go... these guys? Which is basically the Sturgian Linebreaker, just a different colour. We need to recruit more of them to begin with. We're not finding any because they're all being... oh. Apparently the game just wants to make me out to be a liar. He lies! Look, there's loads of them! What can we get rid of? Well, we can get rid of that guy. One lone Imperial veteran infantryman on his own. We can get rid of a couple of these. What's our infantry situation looking like? We've got 37. 10 of those boys. 4 of those boys. 3 of those boys. But if we're going for the two-handed axemen, we don't really need the Volksmen, do we? Let's get rid of those. Pop these boys up. And obviously we've got our trusty Fians. You can't fight them, shoot them in the face until they're all dead. You alright, Thegan? How's it going? Where's money will go to waste? It's only money. We're not worried about that. I am good, thank you, brother. Don't all the Imperial guys from the start with you. Yeah, I know I had Imperials to begin with. I didn't think any of them survived. Right, I think we've got enough potential Axie boys now, haven't we? There's 20 of them. So we'll do 10 of Berserkers and 10 Axie boys. Go clear a hideout. Hideouts are great for training low-level men. So you boys can earn your keep. Let's see how they get on.
Attack!
I won't worry about it, so. Soldiers come and go. Smash their teeth in, smash their teeth in, smash their teeth in right now. Shoot at me. Oh, still going. Well, that got interesting. Mika, the Imperials. The Imperials are the ultimate sort of everything army. The cataphracts, their archers are really good. They've got access to crossbowmen as well if you want to. They've got access to horse archers if you want to. Their infantry is really good. The Malevolent, whatever you call them. They're solid. They're a great two-handed troop. Very effective against horses. I think if somebody's new to the game, the Empire is definitely the way to go. Once you've got a bit of experience with formations and things like that, then potentially moving on to Valandia wouldn't be a bad idea. Or the Aserai. The Aserai, again, they haven't really got anything that's bad. Their archers are perfectly competent. The infantry is perfectly competent. Losing the Palace Guard double axes, though, they did that to both the Sturgeon Linebreakers and the Aserai Palace Guards. And they took their two-handed axes off of them and gave them two-handed maces. I disagree with that completely. Because it not only did it ruin their aesthetic, nobody in the game now uses that two-handed axe. So the Executioner's axe, there's no reason for that to exist in the game anymore. Because nobody uses it. But also, it limited their capability. Yeah, Thegan, that's exactly my point. I would argue they've probably got one of the best cavalry in the game with the cataphracts. They hit hard, but only en masse. Question, is there a mercenary like the mercenary mod when they have in taverns? Like a mod? There is mods to make the mercenaries more, give them more troop options. The maces get knockback. What you can do, Sophia, which is a run that we've done before, is you have a perk. I think it's called Scarface. Yeah, this one. Where 30% chance of bandits, villagers, and cannibals to surrender. It's actually a much higher than 30% chance because it's a plus 30% chance. They already have a chance anyway if you outnumber them or you overpower them. And then you get this one, Partners in Crime. Surrendering bandit parties can be recruited. Then what happens is you could run up to like this group of 33 forest bandits here, and they would just surrender and join your party straight away. And then you don't really need to... The whole prisoners thing's not required for you to get bandits, because you could just walk up to the bandits and they'll join you for free. We are going to take on these deserters, though, because there's 99 of them, so the loot will be okay. Fight me, Howard. Oh, wait. Did I do the troop upgrades? I did, yes. We got 19 warriors. They're Khazid. I'm quietly curious to see what they actually have. They took the axes from the Palace Guard. Yes, they took the axes from the Palace Guard. It is depressing. Shouldn't have happened, but it did. Brave. No, we put him on horseback, didn't we? I need to create a... Put me in there. Put you in there. Yep. Anybody else on horseback? No. Right, don't really know what to do with my guys until we see what the enemy's rocking with. I could have checked beforehand, I was just being lazy. What have you got? 43 horse archers. Okay, we know exactly what we're doing then. So, Kazate. Infantry goes in a square formation. Those guys go there.
Soldier, dismount!
You want to get off that, mate.
Dismount! Soldiers!
Go and join the infantry. Or just stand there like a pleb.
Cavalry!
That works too. There he goes.
Archers!
So the Fiends are already messing up the cavalry, but I need them to focus on the horse archers. I'm gonna go and pick off some of the lightly armored dudes. Hey boys, I'm one of you! Don't mind the big long sword. Give it away, give it away, give it away now! Oh, I missed him. My bad, I'll come back for you. Excuse me, sir. My good friend, there's an axe in your back.
Troops! Line formation! Soldiers! Troops! Kill them all! Archers! Give them hell! Soldier, hold fire!
Oh, there he is. I was like, where's that last cavalryman gone? Go and play with the archers. Excuse me, sir. Coming through. Nice to hear from you. Pleasant day on the moors, isn't it? Dude died before I could swing at him. Good shot. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. He's a runner, he's a track star. Whoop. Bro survived a single hit. Never mind. Never mind. Job's a good one. 3 wounded. Against
Die, you bastard!
bomb. Body shaxes are meant to be damage dealers. Yep. So, the one where you added your viewers to the Bannerlord playthrough to play with them, is it over? No, it's not. We're going back to that. We just took a break from it to come to the old realms because they released an update. Taking two-handed axes from Sturgians is crazy to me. Imagine Viking berserkers charging at you with a mace. Yeah, they had to though, because they couldn't have 2 shock troops very similar to each other. The whole Viking, the Nord Sturgian thing, that needs to be resolved. It's just a big old mess. Forebear is the name of the mod, but I doubt you can make it work on Realm of Realms. Forebear hasn't been updated for a while. It doesn't work past 1.215. Against the mounted archers, this sword, the Rumpier, is one of the best swords in the game for sheer damage. It's got piercing and shield break on it as well. It used to be the best two-handed sword in the game. Don't want Realm of Realms, you just want Lake Rats. Do you want a prisoner-only run just through Lake Rats? Maybe check the forward. Could I join the playthrough? To get a companion in game is a member perk, Sophie. That's why we had 31 people at the start. It's because the channel currently has 31 members. Ooh, we got shinies. Spear warriors going down the wrong path. we'll take the warriors. And we'll take the youngling. And we got some upgrades. What path are we going down here? Do you want the axe warrior? 52 prisoners. Top down. I'll get a few more around 35 now, I believe. We can do a double check. And make sure we've covered everybody. Because I know we've had, I know Mika bought a membership recently, and Grim did as well. So they'll both be added into that playthrough. Do we add them in, or do we start it again? I did kind of feel bad, because some of the guys, I think in my effort to make it challenging, I think I put the armor level too low. So then we had a lot of companions dying very early on. If that makes sense. So we'll have to put that one up. You're right, Mallory. We'll have to put that one up for a vote, whether or not we go back and continue the death run as it was, or we start it again. You're right, Jan. Hey, Jan, I've already said hello to you. Did you leave and come back again? Jan's just attention seeking now. Babies! Twins! Awesome! Right. Ba, 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 ba. Uno momento, boys and girls. Da, 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 da. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll post a link to the Discord. Just change screens. Jan and your axes. Let me ask you about the axe. Right, I'm gonna go back to Hargard just to buy an axe, just to shut Jan up. Oh, we're gonna need to sell some stuff. Should we check the tavern as well, see if there's any dudes that are willing to work for us? That'd be pretty cool. That is an offense to nature. It should be purged, burnt, buried. I don't even have any of the good axes. What a waste of my time. Let's go... Oh, we meant to check the tavern, didn't we? Yep, there's nobody to be... Oh, we can sell our prisoners. That's good. Bit of cash money. We go deeper? Go deeper into the turf and see if we can find some axes. Oh, we should clear these hideouts, actually. That's already been cleared. 40 deserters is not really worth my attention right now. Ooh, hello. I smell people to be killed. Didn't you just loot an okay axe? Let me have a check. In a moment. I'll do it now, actually. Did I just loot an okay axe? No. Is the answer to that question. The only axe we've got is a one-handed bearded axe. It's okay. It's not very good. If we're going to go axe, though, we're going to go two-handed axe. And it does need to be a cool one, yes. Youngling, some of these guys. Go forth and kick face.
Attack!
Forsooth. While they're doing that, I'm going to see if I can plink this guy over here from a range. About there? Nope. About there? Oh, nope. About there? Ooh! Back of the head. You're right, Donald. What I'll do is that link is set to never expire, so I'll add it to the chat bot. So it pings it every probably 30 minutes or so in the live chat, just so anybody that joins that wants to join can do so. I need to stop. I'm tempted just to fight it and shoot everybody around. Duel me, you loser. Your mother was a cow and your father's a knave. Love how those boys up front were in a fight and their mates were just like casually strolling up. You boys are slow at this. So for your YouTube and your Discord need to be linked for it to pull through for you so you get your role in Discord, because the members have their own channel in Discord where we talk about super secret stuff that everybody else is not allowed to talk about. Oh dear. He was doing so well. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Soph. Grundalag. Please have an axe. Please have an axe. Oh. Do we take it? In honor of the palace guard. I think we take it. Yeah, no worries, Dagan. There's no rush, buddy. We'll be live 5 days a week now. 9 till 11 UK time. What I'll also do is in the starting page for the stream, I'll see if I can put up a bit of a time difference grid so you guys can see where you're from and what time it'll be that the streams are. I know, appreciate at the moment, I just put it in GMT time. So we get that. The question is, do I equip it now, or do I just save it for specific battles, or do I give it to somebody? Georgia. See you, Sophia. Have a nice night. Cheers, Nero. Oh. Right, what am I doing? People want 200 access. Just money, right? Yeah, I suppose. Let's see if we've got... See if we even have enough crap in our inventory to buy this stuff. Can we just... We can. Can we just... We can. Block that. The rest of it can be sold. And then we buy this. Block that. The rest of it's going to get sold. Okay. So now, we're going to turn... What's wifey got skills in? She's okay with a bow. Right. I think we put her in charge of the archers. She doesn't need the shield. But she needs some arrows. We'll get her some in a second from the shop. She needs some new shoes, because they're a bit diabolical. Diabolical, innit? Next is Brother One. We'll take his bow off of him. And his shield. And he can be the axe-wielding lunatic. What's your two-handed skill? Not good. Get better. And then other brother. Do we have another brother? Yeah, where's the other brother? Me, wife, brother. Oh, he's there. Idiot. Yeah. They always come with the best helmet and the worst boots. Is that kind of the cheeky way of saying go head first? That's actually quite a nice blade. Not as good as my blade. And my blade can be used one-handed and two-handed, so... I'll have to give it to somebody else. Same for that, really. If she's going to be an archer, I don't really want to waste such a good weapon on her. Because she's very rarely going to get to use it. Same for her. You boys should have the... creme de la creme, so you have the back sword. Ooh, that is nice. I love that scabbard. The brave, you can have the broadsword. I'm going to take your horse off of you, because I don't know why I gave it you in the first place. When he's leading his own party, I'll give him a horse back. But at the moment, he doesn't need a horse. And then we'll save that. And the ambassador, because that's a really good sword as well for future companions. That good? Oh, Thegan, I have been an advocate of them adding, like, chivalry style throwing in the game since I first started playing it. The fact that I couldn't just yeet my weapons at the enemy has been a constant source of frustration for me. I'll take a noble longbow, even though I can't use it on horseback. That was silly. I need to get the perk first. We'll lock it though so it doesn't get thrown away. You need arrows and a weapon. You boys are fine. The bodkins? Yeah, the bodkins, that's fine. You can use it. There you go. Get rid of that. Can't afford to stack bodkins. We've got to be careful because we're not like mega flush with money. You can have the ambassador actually. Thinking about it. There's no point in buying weapons when we've got some spare. You can have that back. You're sorted. You're sorted. You could use a spear. Hmm. You're right, Kush. Kush is a long-time member of the channel. I think he's coming up to a year. Aren't you, Kush? If I remember rightly, it was the last time we did an Azrai run that Kush was with us. It's nice to see you back, brother. Yeah, exactly, Levi. Exactly. Especially because you can equip like 4 different weapons, just go into combat, and if you can't get close enough, just start yeeting things up. Or like, I played Chivalry, and one of the things I did is I did a little challenge where I wasn't allowed to start with a weapon. So as soon as the game started, I threw my weapon away, and I had to try and find weapons on the ground and just pick them up and keep throwing them at the enemy. It was actually a lot of fun. It did spice up the game a little bit for me, because that game can get a bit monotonous if you're not careful. Yeah, I am a little too broke for a personal noble bow. Absolutely. Can't really afford that at the minute. What's this? 204. It's too long. 194 is fine. Yeah, we got brace. We have got brace. Good lad. Enjoy. Have we got anything left to sell? We do have some bits left to sell. Your shield's already better than that. My shield's already better than that. Right, we got the brave and we got the grizzled. Oh. Right. We're done. Spent my entire inventory getting axes. Yeah, only played, I think a few of you are reaching the year mark. You're right, Lorian. We'll have to do a special thing for the people that reach a year. I'll figure something out. Donald. Did I not get some? Did I mess that up? No, she's got arrows, mate. I got a bodkins. You're never late. You arrived exactly when you meant to. Right, what do we do now? Danny's at peace. Kinda sucks. We don't have enough influence to suggest a war. We do hideout hunting. Why is my castle making me so much money? Huh? One village is making me 1,500 gold. In. Hey? I mean, I'll take it. Happy days. Kids are getting older. Take the endurance. Take the archery. As the old saying goes, won't beat them, join them with a face, with an arrow, stick it in, make it a dead person. Alright, let's head home. We might have to do some hideouts and stuff to build up our influence and then suggest the war. Alternatively, we could attack a trade caravan and force us into a war with somebody. But we lose, like, I think you lose like 1,000 influence if you do that, if I remember correctly. It's something stupid. A marriage offer for... Oh, younger brother. What are you offering? Battania. She's 25. Okay, so we've got babies on the way. She's got polearm. She's cavalry, basically. Got a lot of roguery. What do you reckon, boys? Do you think she's good enough for our little bro? Imperial gross. The only reason I'm tempted is because she's got so much roguery. You alright, Doughboy? How's it going? Little brother needs a Nord wife. Okay. That makes sense. The whole war party's going to stink of Imperial. We got Imperial racism happening in the chat. We don't have any Imperials. We've got a Khazate. What are you? Oh, these might be Imperials, actually. Penton's daughter. I thought we didn't want Imperials. Alright, what was we doing? So we could do the... Xenophobia is best. We could do the... Suppose we could do this. I don't know if I want to. It's long. Good call, Doughboy. Was a bit lacking. But then she was only 25 and low level, so... What am I doing here?
Listen, you lot, I'm in a bit of a hurry. If I give you a penny each, will you stop pestering me,
You're Gunner of Lagshofen, aren't ye? We got a message from the Sea Hounds for you.
You've got a message from those curs.
Yeah, just ignore the big guy in
What's your message?
planky armor. Half crouching.
Message.
Not covered at
The
all.
message is that you will die, you damn fool.
And how should I die, then? Of old age? While you three work up the courage to attack a wizened greybeard?
5,000.
Go
Doughboy's
on.
been putting the
You've
hours in.
delivered your message. Now scamper off.
We'll send you down to the Pale One's hungry halls. Right now. Kill him, boys!
Are we fighting? Oh.
By my blood. Damn, that hurts. Ugh. I
Yeah.
think I'm alright, though. Thank you.
I'm at max height as well, so it's not like I don't
am
stand
Gunnar
out.
of Lagshoven, from the Nordvig lands. I've come to this port seeking warriors and a ship. These men we fought were allies of a pirate gang who called themselves the Sea Hounds, and I have history. And I know what it's like.
I'll be honest, I don't care.
It's hard. So, I'm going to make you a proposal. Perhaps you'd like to come with us. I can't guarantee we'll find your kin, but I can promise a good fight. And if we win, a bit of fine loot. And,
I don't know how many hours I've got in Bannerlord. Oh, that's medieval dynasties. Bannerlord. Can't even find Bannerlord. Oh, it's down as Mountain Blade, isn't it? Yeah. I have got 2,462 hours in this game. So just shy of 2.5k.
Aye? So, who are you then? Oh, well, if you're
Yada, yada, yada.
Let's go with us. Come.
my brothers, I hope this letter finds you well. I told you that I might soon ask you to join me in Ostikan. That time has now come. Let me tell you what has befallen me since we last parted. I have been trying to gather warriors here to help us fight the Sea Hounds. I was lucky to find one very capable and brave soul who came to my help when they ambushed me in an alley. This warrior has a sister who was enslaved along this coast and agreed to join me in my hunt. in the hope of learning more about her whereabouts. I had planned to sail out of Ostican with our old comrade, Purig. I considered myself very fortunate to have found him. Here was a warrior with a ship who shared my hatred of the Sea Hounds, ready to sail with me. But I had misjudged him. He was instead the lowest form of traitor, a man whose feigned camaraderie concealed a contempt for all that we value. The first night on the open sea, we were woken up by Purig's men holding knives to our throats. Purig had struck a deal with the Sea Hounds, and he intended to hand me over to them to be tortured and killed. He was always ambitious, and seemed eager to win favor with what he imagined to be a new power in the north. "I am sorry, old friend," he said, "but the Sea Hounds are strong and rich, and I think you always wanted to die spitting defiance at your foes." This was the last he spoke to me. His men chained us to the oars. The sea was calm and the weather hot. They made us row hard, and we suffered greatly as we cruised the coast looking for merchantmen. Presumably Purig wished to appear before the Sea Hounds with a prize or two in his hands to make more of an impression. In this way, his plan was undone by his greed. On the third day, we came across a stubby trading Knar and gave chase. As we closed, the Knar's crew first started to dump their cargo and then their own...
Oh, I can. Thank God for that.
Your chain is loose. It's now or never. Get up and strike them down.
What's up, buddy? Right, you go away. You eat that.
Well done. Now, help us get these chains off, huh?
Yeah, only Blade's normally the guy running in with an axe. And he either does something glorious or dies.
Twice now, you...
Shut up. Where's the controls? Over here. Where's my army gone?
Can you see those poor lads thrashing in the water over there?
I'm gonna run you over.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard. There's two more of them over there.
We're
Let's go
sailing.
fish them out.
Get it? Just the sail? No? Okay.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard.
Nobody asked, nobody cares. Leave us alone.
Let's
Yeah.
row into harbor and tie her up. Well, I sent off. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon. But we have a bit of... I recommend you make ready... Well, I do not think... That ship out there, raising sail to intercept us.
We get to fight. Yay.
There's got to be one of them. They must think we're just a fishing vessel. All right now, boys. Let's show them that their prey has teeth of its own. Get us close so we can board.
Ramming speed.
Get us close so we can board. The lines are holding! At them, lads!
Eeny. Eeny. Miny. Mo. Catch. A-ho. Bite. Its toe. Your sheep. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Charges. Ooh, whistle past his ear. Letter. Ah, alright now.
That's one sea hound defeated, but the other can't be too far away. We captured a second ship, though. It's a Snekya. It should be quick and nimble. How about you cross over and take the helm? I'll keep command of our old Knar. Splendid! I think I see them. Untie our ships and let's have at it.
Anytime today, boys.
I'll let you decide how to fight this one. Maneuver a bit, or just go straight at them.
Troops! Soldiers!
Stupid question, really. Where are you going?
Strike hard, boys! Finish them!
Oh, that wasn't me. That was the other guy that looks a lot like me, but isn't me.
I'm new at this, my lord. I'm no pirate. I'm just a farmer.
Cut off his head.
These sea hounds are trolls and demons. Gun. As for you, friend of Gunnar, I told you where to seek your sister. Best rescue her quick.
Right.
Desi's for
Let's get
you.
her docked.
Yeah, I told you, Sam. You're a levy.
Greetings.
Yeah, it's the ship tutorial. We're in a position where we're not actually at work or anything like that. Not at work. We're not at war with anybody, so we don't really have anything to do, so we decided to get the ship tutorial done. Where are we going? The last time I did this was in early release, before they actually released the game. I'm part of the creator community in the War Sales Discord, and they gave us all early access. And this was broken. It didn't work.
Keep an eye out for sails. A pity I can't set my feet on the soil.
If that's the
Dear old
case,
Vineland
they'll be
this
glad to
time.
have you around.
But I don't want to miss that merchant man.
Are we escorting this clown? For those of you that don't know, if you alt-click a target, it's follow, basically. Work, war, what's the difference? Yeah, very true. We can drop our sail. No, drop the sail, you pillock. Apparently they're too far away for us to do anything. Rough seas.
Troops! Soldiers!
I can't select the enemy.
Kill them all! Soldiers!
Do you want to come and join?
Troops! Soldiers!
Well, that's not our boat. What is happening? I have decided I no longer care. Come on, boys. Let me across so I can do some chippity-choppity. Chippity-choppity. People aren't property. Got you. Got you. Got you. I said. Got you. Got you. Got you. What about you? Done for you. Ta-da! Oh, we lost one. Apparently we're massively over capacity. Okay.
Ahoy! Ha! He's There's 2 more of those devils. They seem to really want this prize.
Can't. 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 Ah, there we go. Title says episode 2. Whoops. That's on me. 1 second. Fixed. Sorry, Lord.
Look, there's 2 of them giving chase. We'll have to take one down quickly and hope the Vlandians can hold the other off until we reach them.
So we'll take the 31 first then. Come on, boys. Row. Row. Put your backs into it. What's up, bitches? Dreaming of a pirate-free oceanscape. Which one's ours? That one's not ours? That one's not ours. Not ours. Not ours.
Now, above the other one.
Ah! Put me free. Cue the Tokyo Drift music. Dun 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 dun. Just skip the whole boarding process. You boys good?
That's the last of them. Thanks, sir. And thank you. So, see how we would still wish to show you our gratitude. I took a collection among the men whose life. Thanks.
Alright, alt click. Meow. Kids keep growing up, man. Stop it.
Time to go ashore.
Oh my god. So fishing boats get made.
Word spread fast among sailors. We seem to have made a bit of a name for ourselves.
So, you are the captain. I am
I don't
Lahar.
care.
The
Shut up.
Fat
Just
I have
next
my-
fight. Anybody know how many 4 fights we've got to do before this is squared away? Yeah.
We're coming up on the mouth of the Trand. You can see the water change color, that rich soil washing miles out to sea.
The villagers have decided not to
Our
bother with the grand
forefathers
cautious.
knew it as the gateway to the lands
hang on.
round Pravend, the finest raiding a warrior could want. Then the Vlandians came and decided not to bother with cramped, cold ships. They'd sit in a castle and raid the lands around them. Except they... hard to make things out in this rough sea. But... he's got to be around here somewhere.
Ah! It looks like her ship took a lot of damage. Her crew must not have furled the sails properly before the winds hit. And now she's just limping along. Sink her!
When did I get this boat? You reckon, boys, are we just doing the normal boarding, or shall I see if I can mount them again? What's up, homie? Can we do the thing? Oh, ram it until it sinks. Okay, my bad. Give me a sec. You alright, Wodo? How's it going?
Well done. Give her another one for luck.
No, I'm going to try and use the wind to my advantage here. We'll go big circle, come round, sails down, full wind advantage if I can't give her a good kiss on the lips. Come on, you frickin' elephant, turn.
The winds are still strong, and the new squall can move up at any time. If she gets much further, we might lose sight of her.
Oh, I can imagine trying to do this without RTS camera. I would have quit by now. I would have just been like, nah, I'm good.
Ah, we couldn't catch Fak in time.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
It looks like her ship took a lot of damage. Her crew must not have furled the sails properly before the winds hit. And now she's just limping along. Sink her!
You think I'm trying to do, you crackhead? Why can't... Yeah. I think we're literally just a turn or two away from...
Good. You dealt her ship a mortal wound. It's going down. Now, finish off its consorts.
Yeah, no bother. Why are they going towards that boat? What are you trying to do to my boy? Oh, I think we can get some sail support here. Yeah. Turn, you frickin'... Oh my god. Oh, come on, boys, let me play. You stabbing. Come on, we got some more coming. I shoot you in the head. I shoot you in the head. You might wind up dead if I shoot you in the head. Stop throwing stuff at me, please. Oh, you like that shot. Yay!
What have you done? Do you know who I am? I have allies who'll...
Blah, 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 blah.
How much are my uncle... how do I know that telling you about the Sea Hounds will say... He... So?
You know my preference, my friend. If I bring her back to Kuya's, I will ensure that you get some of the credit.
And now,
Don't care.
go back to Ostikan.
The love of all that's good and holy. Oh, at least they allowed us to fast travel. More mercies.
So, I have been making inquiries into what...
Nobody asked. Whose idea was this? Who said? Who said we should do this?
That cliff jutting out into the sea over there. That's the Revel Cap. The Battanians will tell you it's the end of the earth, and the spirits of the dead take flight here for the west. Sometime we should be docking at Ulmor shortly.
Welcome to...
Not sure if we
Hold
have
up.
time, but there's a place by the harbor that makes a fine herring pie.
Yeah, I agree.
Passage between the isles of the coast and the mainland. We call that Rand's Laundry. The currents come through here fast and create whirlpools. The old lady of the sea washing out her nets, you think? Getting rid of fish chewed bits of sailor in preparation for the next catch. This here is the estuary of Mazopol.
Oh, was I supposed to be avoiding the fire? I thought it was like waypoints.
We'd sail down here in peacetime if we wish to offer our services to the Sturgian boyars or the imperial governor at Diatma. In wartime,
Oh, we're being shot at.
when you got a lofty
There.
demon bearing down on you, it's nice to have a bit more sea room to evade her than an estuary can give you.
My face has subtitles.
Clear of these storms if you can. The winds and waves can damage our vessels. Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer! Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire? Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them.
What? You told me to jump.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
I did jump. Oh, okay. I've got a ram.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles.
All right.
Avoid them.
Let's go again.
Even if they just hit the water.
That's gonna hit.
Flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh?
How did we catch fire? I didn't even touch one of them. Oh, that one landed right in front of us.
Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them.
Yeah, bro, I'm taking direct hits. What do you expect me to do?
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
Course correct.
Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire. You did it! Look at that ship go up in flames. Their whole blockade will be in disarray.
Third time's a charm.
There are a pair of horses waiting for us. We must ride quickly back to the Sturgians before the Sea Hounds can reorganize the blockade. There they are! Ride fast! Ride through them!
Yeah. 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 I got run over. Stop shooting at me!
Time to get back aboard! Get on the ship! Well done! Now, let's run their blockade and reach the open sea.
Lord, it is the RTS camera. So, if you set up the RTS camera, when you press L, you'll get this menu here. And then there's a slow motion mode, and then slow motion factor, and you set that to +3. So basically, when you hit slow-mo, instead of it actually slowing down, what it'll do is speed it up by 3 times. And then if you go to config key, it says, it's down at the bottom. Nope. Oh, nope, nope. Which one is it? Anyway, one of these in here is basically which one activates the slow motion. And you just map that to whatever you want. Mine's currently mapped to a numpad. There it is. Slow motion. Mine's mapped to numpad 7, which is actually mapped to one of the buttons on my mouse. So when I click a button on my mouse, I can activate the fast forward or turn it off, which is the little message you see there on the bottom left. Just ran past all of them. Yeah, of course I did. That's what you said to do. This ship is ugly. What is this?
There they are! Get ready to evade them!
Alright. Oh, they're shooting at me.
Look out!
Look out for what? Bro, be specific. Yeah, thankfully they've actually updated it for 1.3 as well.
Look out!
Well, it would help if the game wasn't lagging. Just saying. dun, 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 dun. Oh dear. We might get rammed. Nope. 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 You ain't boarding me, you scumbag. Valandian butter barge. It looks like a boat that a child drew. Like a child's interpretation of a boat. Bro was shooting at me.
Oi! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful.
Yeah, but we're getting shot at from 3 different sides. Be careful. Be careful of what? I've got a steering circle of an Abrams.
Don't let them catch us! We need to get the silver out of here! Look out!
Great advice. So glad I brought you along.
So, you did well with that fire ship. The silver is on its way to my order.
If we can find one.
Just before I set sail for Omor, my brothers and I had a...
This must...
Come. I shall...
Let's hope.
I am
for
sure
a fair
this...
wind back to Ostican.
Oh my god. I'm sure this story is very riveting to somebody who's interested in it. I thought this was going to be like a quick 5-minute thing we could just knock out while we were waiting for a war to start. No, I don't need a bit of time. Come back here. Oh, I misclicked. Not just the worst backseat gamer, he's also just like not helpful. Look out! Alright. I'm looking. Not gonna stop the ballista from hitting me in the face, you weirdo.
That's Garland over there, and beyond that, the Biscan coast. I respect the Bisconners. Their sailors are as brave. The lookout has spotted sails. That may be Crusa's fleet.
Right, apparently we've gone to war, so we'll finish this up and then we'll go back. Nobody
Fishermen
asked.
here used to have this way of catching
If all
tuna.
our ships row
Herd
in
them into
together,
a maze of nets,
we'd be
into a
presenting
smaller and
enough target.
smaller area, until they could just spear them from their boats and drag them out. Worked like dogs for a few days, then ate like kings for months. Can't do that these days, though. Too many pirates about. Fishermen must be like fish.
What do I do? Let the
always
AI do
moving
it,
to
or
survive.
do I pilot it?
I saw you handle that fire ship at Omor.
Oh, I don't get a choice anyway. Cool.
Have a good look at Krustas' floating fortress before we attack. It's formidable. He has no less than 8 ships lashed together. They mount 4 heavy mangonels, big ones. Most ships would tip over. One is on the round ship, which is the fortress's keep, as it were. Another 3 are on cogs. One is to the northwest. The others are to the northeast and southeast. You must steer the Wasp to take out those mangonels. You need direct hits, but don't get too close. Also, keep moving. 1 or 2 hits could shatter our timbers or set us alight. We're right behind you, brother. Let's take this vile toad of a merchant. Hit us!
Oh my god.
We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Unless you want to swim back, I suggest we keep moving. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky.
Well, this is incredibly annoying.
our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Camp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are... Our sail is down!
A little bit higher.
Let's keep our distance. One mangonel down! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen.
About there. Nope, a little bit higher.
Decks are packed with bowmen. You smashed that mangonel. Look at it, like a broken toy. Let's keep our distance.
Oh, that ruffian tanked that right in the face. Oh, too high. That looked like a direct hit. Or am I tripping?
Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen.
This has got to be the slowest ship I have ever had the misfortune of piloting.
Their decks are packed with bowmen.
Yeah, Levi, I agree. This ship stuff is not fun at all. Put me on a battlefield. Christ. Too low. There. Went over the top. Okay. There. Too low again. Okay. I think the sway of the boat might be screwing me here a little bit. There.
You silenced those mangonels. Now let's all move in and board them. We're right behind you. Row, lads, row!
I'm losing my mind, Ruby, is what you're missing. I'm just gonna see if I can at least scrounge some engineering XP. No, I didn't even get any. Although I think, pretty sure I just made a bunch of those sailors eligible for disability. Whoa! Bad guys? Question mark? No. Maybe I should stop. Yay! Do I get my sister now?
That was a good fight. Now then, I wish to present you with my old acquaintance, Salautus Cruzas. Cruzas.
I am Salautus Cruzas. I sail under the protection of the Sea Hounds. If you kill me, it will not go well for you. Yes, I buy slaves. They work my sulfur mines. Sulfur is valuable. So then, I believe I have heard of you. Purig spoke of you. From what I know, I think I can be of use to you. So then, when I last spoke to Purig, I saw your sister among his captives and tried to... He told me the whole story.
Shut up.
I can tell you how to find Purig. Indeed. So then, Purig has run a bit short of money and has arranged to sell off some of his captives in the Grandfjord.
Were you?
Among others...
Good. If Purig is holding your sister as a hostage, then capturing... We shall need to think on this.
So now you say, what, might I ask, is to be...
Well, let's hope
Oh my god.
for a fair win back to Ostican.
Cheers, Jan. See you, mate. Guys, I'm not continuing with the ship thing. If it lets us fast travel talk to... Yeah, we'll do that. Continue the story later. This is just long. There's a war on. Done. Right, let's go get our fight on. Christ. I'll do that offline. I'm not doing the rest of... What's that? That was like 25 minutes. 10k to skip. I didn't know I could pay 10k to skip. I would have given 20k to skip. I would have given 20k in a reach around to skip that. Christ. Who puts a quest line in a sandbox game? Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Oh, hang on, I'm a vassal. I can summon armies. Yoink, yoink. That puts us at what? 300, 400, almost 500 men? Yeah, that'll do. Come with me, and you'll see a world of gratuitous violence. I've an axe, a skin of ale, and a mind full of violence. Do you know what, Lord? That is a fair challenge. I did click campaign, and I did not click sandbox, so that is on me. 376, is that all we got? I thought we would have had more than that. That's fine. Let's see if we can find one of those big armies that's floating around. Excuse me, have you seen some fat guys on horses? Where the hell did they go? Oh, have they gone up to... We might have missed them. They might have gone up towards this place. Apparently the kids have aged 20 years since we've been doing that quest. It makes sense. Never tires out. Shooting at targets. Cool story, bro. Have a good life. Endurance and control. And endurance and control. We're just going to raise a bunch of really deadly archers. Vote for the new owner of a castle. Alright, can I have it? No? Well, I don't care then. That sounds like an ish you, not an ish me. Moving on. Where the hell did these armies go? None of our stuff's under siege. What's Lagath got on its defences? $706. Alright, I might be a little bit shy to take that then. What about you guys? Are you under attack? No, you're taking a castle. That's fine. What about rotate? What have you currently got? Go on in. 900. Okay. Apparently they're fans of garrisons. What about Artisia? I'll take a field fight. I'll take... I'll take anything, man. I'll take that. What is that? Let me get some more men. Hang on, we got to even the scales a little bit. He's coming, look. My mate's coming. Here we go. Let's have us a right old punch up. Oh, I've waited so long to kill somebody. Barak's intelligence and steward might be higher than Nyson. That's a very good point, Kush, because he's new, isn't he? He's a freshie. The wife is in the archers. Who's that? Finnegan. He's also in... Is he in the archers? Yes, he is, isn't he? Elloran, I'm going to try. I'm going to savour this battle, is what I'm going to do. Wait. He's infantry. Barak's infantry. Who's Finnegan? Don't get in with the archers, you weirdos. Scrap the second infantry unit. That's fine. So I have a big old blob of infantry, supported by a big old blob of fiends. We'll put the infantry right behind them. And the cavalry at 43 is not really going to be doing anything special, so we'll leave them there. I really don't think the enemy's going to approach us. I think they're going to run. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. Come with me, and you'll see cowards running for the ocean. But don't fret, place a bet, we'll catch them in the motion. Oh, I love that sound. Music to my ears. That's fiends doing what fiends do best. Making compost. Yeah, the enemy finally decides to break. We let them get close enough. And now we charge the infantry and they should move through the gaps in the archers like that. Yay! Although we will tell the infantry to hold fire because half of them are stood back throwing stuff. Oh, I better send the cavalry in as well, actually. That's the wrong button. Squished. In all the time I've put into the new ships and everything, the War Sales DLC, the Nords is fine. I did a whole video on why the expansion isn't... Somebody that plays mods, the expansion isn't that good. Because we already have quite a lot of good stuff anyway. Just from the modding community doing a fantastic job, giving us things like Realm of Thrones, the Old Realms, Forebear, all the other mods that we love and enjoy. It's nice to have Nords, sure. But is it like... How many? 8. We'll make them 200 guys. Is it like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever? No, not really. Like the ship stuff, I could take or leave it. It doesn't particularly interest me. Now, if we had like cannons and could do broadsides and stuff, That'd be pretty cool. Yes, Mallory, and that was what my video was basically about, and the brief summary, the synopsis of my video was for the people that have mods compared to the people that don't have mods. For the people that don't have mods, console players, people that just don't want to get into the modding scene, then the DLC is everything, because after a 3-year drought of content, they finally got something. But for the people that have got mods, it just seems lackluster, because we already have better than what's on offer, if that makes sense. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I think one of the problems was Tale Worlds left the game for so long without any DLC or without any updates. The modding community kind of stepped into that gap and filled that role. But what it meant was that when their DLC came out, they were competing against the very monster that they created, you could say. Who's nearby? What would I need? I need another 400 at least. The Lord of the Rings mod's good. The human factions are more fleshed out than some of the other factions. I believe the elves are pretty fleshed out as well. The dwarves have still got a lot of problems, especially in the economy side of things. The map isn't finished. But overall, it's good. They're close. They're very close to getting a full release out. I'm just thinking, do we take this? I don't know if I've got enough influence. Being realistic, I really don't think I've got enough influence. What we can do, though, is be a bit cheeky. If we disband the army here, these smaller groups might jump on some of these groups. And even if they don't, we can chase them down.
Seem to be an abundance of corn.
There you go, we caught him anyway. You know what, war. Surrender or die. Or surrender and die. Either's fine. Yeah, Donald, we did the companion run on 1.212 just because there's so many mods that work in that version of the game that, unfortunately, a lot of people that made those mods back then haven't stuck around with the game, so they've moved on to other things. So we're not getting updates for all the mods. We've got updates for a lot of the mods, but not all of them. Right, we could get ourselves in a bit of a bind here if we play this wrong. Now we're good.
Now then.
Levi, I could hit a castle. I don't want another castle though. I'm jonesing for a town. Like, I can smell it. Like, I'm just like, I smell it. It's like being outside a barbecue place, not being able to go inside. It's just not fun. I can smell it. It's right there, but I can't have it. That guy's infantry. Ban that. There's no point in having that. Good Money says they run. Oh no, they're coming for us. Oh, rate it. I don't think 1.4 will have as drastic an impact as 1.3 did. One of the main reasons 1.3 like fundamentally broke the game is they changed the way that the game was structured in the files. So it sort of, from the very base level, broke the game. Whereas when 1.4 comes out, it's still pretty much the same, I believe. But it could. I mean, I'm not part of the dev team. I'm not 100% certain. One thing that I have noticed that's broken, that does bother me a lot, is if I had a situation where there was cavalry sort of floating around my blob of troops, and then there's an infantry line approaching my infantry line, and I instructed my infantry line to charge their infantry line, and they didn't. What they did was turned around and ran off to try and fight the cavalry that was running around. So despite me giving them a very specific command to chase a very specific unit, they ignored me and went after the cavalry anyway. That, I think, is broken. If you tell the infantry to attack the infantry or to attack a certain unit, then they should focus on that unit. They shouldn't get distracted chasing something else. But it's been a problem with the cavalry for a long time. Like, if you instruct the cavalry to charge at the enemy cavalry, you'll find that once the half of them will go towards enemy cavalry, and the other half will go towards the infantry line. It's like they don't listen to you, which can be really frustrating. Let's get rid of some of these prisoners. Recommended by you and all must have now. Donald, I still have the same mod lists, brother. I didn't get rid of my mods. What I did is I just moved them into a folder. So when I'm done on the old realms, I can revert back to 1.212 and pick it back up again. Some decent shoulder armor there. Decent gloves as well. Forgot to change the wife's boots. Who else wants some? You want some?
That's close enough. Who are you?
Your death. Can we auto-resolve? Oh, that hurt a bit more than it should have done. Axe warrior. We need 2 more of them. But did some of them die? One of them died, yeah. You boys could just, like, stay alive. That'd be great. We got some of our first Berserker boys. So we need 1 more of them. And then we start putting together the actual Berserkers as well. Cool. The mod that auto-equip the best gear. It doesn't work on this. It doesn't work on 1.3, unfortunately. That is one of the ones that hasn't been updated. But from a quality of life standpoint, it's called Better Equip, is the mod that you're talking about. And from a quality of life standpoint, there isn't many that are better. I'm going to fight this one, because the last time we auto-resolved, we lost. Auto-equip. Is auto-equip a 1.3 compliant one?
Soldiers! Infantry! Soldiers!
So I would like a replacement to Better Equip, because I do miss it. Just being able to click one button and get the best armor and everything equipped to you guys is, especially when we're doing like companion runs and there's like 50 of us. We'll have to individually go through and do the hand-me-downs on the shoulder armor. There is one that works, I'll check. Cheers, Mallory. Appreciate that. Oh, I missed him by a hair's breadth. Excuse me, good sir. My horse is too fast, so I'm riding past them. Oop. Thing about being a cavalry, I can catch you. Ooh, oh, hello. Something has gone horribly wrong there. Do that, please. Do that, please. In fact, you guys go there. Give them something to ponder on. I'll take care of this guy. Excuse me, sir. Equip best item reloaded. We have an excess of prisoners. That fight was so lame that only one person actually got enough XP to get upgraded. Let's have a gander at you. Your attributes. 4 vigor, 3 and everything else. What about you? Same. The difference is, on the character sheets, Nathan's got a point. I put that in steward. Start cranking his stewardship up. Still got movement on some of his areas. It's just maxed out, isn't he? What's Farrett got? It's not much better. His stewardship's 67. I think we stick with Nathan for now. Perk him out for it. Right, who else? Zilev. Oh, my good self. Travel speed at sea will take. Melee weapon handling will take. Got mounted patrols, so they're not going to escape as easy. We'll take the combat movement speed, actually. Ooh, I've got perks to spend. What am I spending my perks on? Social, maybe? What are the best use of my perks at the moment? Right, equip best item reloaded. What I'll do, Mallory, is I'll check it out in time for the next stream. For those of you not in the Discord earlier on, oh, actually, we need to put, we need to poll the audience. Oh no, get rid of that. So, we need to decide what game to play tomorrow. Our options are Medieval Dynasty, which is a very cozy sort of comfort, build your own medieval town, etc., etc., or Bannerlords, which is like a RTS style game, where the idea will be that I will, all the members will get a villager named after them.
That's
so
close enough.
We'll get a wee house and a job, and the idea will be to make a settlement that's sole export is beer. Or at least its main export would be beer. I don't think we'll be able to do it with the sole export being beer, but we can definitely make it so the main export's beer. You're still in Medieval Dynasty. Sold me on the beer. Oh, see you, Lorian. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Have yourself a wonderful night, day, morning, whatever it is where you are right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One died again. Donald, I like both games as well. I think whichever one we don't get, we'll let the poll go on. It's midnight. Okay, you're only an hour in front of me then. Whichever one doesn't get picked for tomorrow, we'll do next Wednesday. And I have read a post that says I can rename people in Medieval Dynasty, so we might be able to give people named characters in there, but don't hold me to that because I haven't tested it yet. Caladog's going down with a big boy army. I think we sell everybody. 5:12 in the evening. Oh, that's not too bad. We're at a 50-50. Boys, that's not helping. Do we sell the lords, or do we keep the lords in our prisoner party, seeing as though they can't actually escape? We'll keep them. Yes, Lord, I have Bellwright. I've had Bellwright since early access. I haven't played it in, like, probably 6 to 8 months. I've heard that they've made a lot of improvements to the combat system since the last time I played it, which is good, because the combat system sucked. Alright, let's see how much. We're on 105k now. We've made bank from just warring with these guys. That's not really worth it. He gains 6, but then loses 8 total armor. So yeah, that's not worth it for him. And bless her, she came with some of the best armor that we've got as an army at the minute. Cool. We can sell all this stuff. Oh, Sam, Wartails is definitely on there. I think the last time I played through it was too easy because I played it on the normal difficulty, I think. I don't think we'd be able to do full companions though, because I think probably 6 or 7 companions is probably the most I can go to before it gets a bit ridiculous on that game. Alright, what have we got? We are playing Bannerlords. Okay, that's fine. Because what we'll do is we'll play Bannerlords this week, we'll play Medieval Dynasty the week after, and then we will play Wartails the week after that. We've got our next three Wednesdays sorted. Stranded Alien Dawn. Oh, Doughboy, I can show you a way of making sure that you never run out of food, pal. And it's not even like an exploit or anything, it's just the way... I don't think the game explains very well for you to be able to do certain things. But again, they've made changes since I last played it, so they might have fixed the things that I used. Right, boys and not boys. I think that is probably where we shall call it for tonight. It has been a grand old pleasure, but I need to get myself to bed. I have work in the morning. Yurumi played WT run where he went up to 30 companions. It got very stupid. I can imagine. Alright, let me look at this. What is it? Alien Dawn. Stranded Alien Dawn. What's this bad boy? Good night, everybody. That looks alright. I shall see you all tomorrow. Those of you that want to come to the Bannerlord stream. It does look pretty. It reminds me of, what's the... I'm thinking of a game. Base game where you get a spaceship and you travel around. Oh. Spent hours on it. I can't remember what it's called. No Man's Sky is what it reminds me of. Right. I'll catch you later, guys. Thank you very much. Been a pleasure.